Endermen. Who are they? Why are they afraid of water? Developers never told us why these strange tall people are so afraid of water, but the idea that Endermen and water are incompatible has stuck in our minds. Today you will learn about the connection between underwater ruins and chorus plants on the distant islands of the End. You will also learn that the inhabitants of the End are not afraid of water. It sounds contradictory now, but it will all make sense later. Remember that End residents see water differently than players do, as you can see in observer mode. The developer's mobiology book offers an opinion on this matter. The best tactic to escape from an Enderman is to pour water beneath you. These creatures cannot step on it. However, they can step on different states of water, such as snow and ice. They can climb into loose snow and freeze like other mobs. As for water vapor particles, which are evaporated water, Endermen are not afraid of them. This may seem illogical at first glance, but in Minecraft it all makes sense. The theory should start with an underground fortress with a portal to the End. Right here is where the Enderman story begins. Someone built these structures underground and erected a portal. Someone was as smart as the player. There are libraries here, and these creatures even open the portal themselves, as there are end eyes appearing in the frame with different chances. These creatures wore human armor since it is scattered in the fortress, and can also be found in the cities in the End world. These creatures later became Endermen, just like us but taller, with 2 arms and legs. Like humans, Endermen have a history. They are beings very similar to our player who have long been trapped in the End. As you know, to get to the normal world from the End, you need to kill the dragon. They tried to do so, but the last dragon in Minecraft remained undefeated by them. The people who ended up in the End survived on only one thing available there, chorus fruit, which teleports players. They fed only on these fruits for a long time and mutated into Endermen. Now let's move on to the reasons why Endermen fear regular water. Endermen primarily live where there is no water at all, especially in the End, where there is some humidity in the air. In the Nether, most of it is distorted forests, but if the wanderers from the End lived in the normal world and moved to the End, obviously they know what water is. On the other hand, they mutated significantly over many generations, so it's not certain they have knowledge about water. The End is a collection of floating islands with no water at all, which was the main reason for all people to move there. So, the first reason for their fear of water is undoubtedly flooding. The fortress is a very ancient building made of stone bricks, indicating that it was built when both piglins and players similar to us inhabited this world. Such material can be found in sunken ruins as well, showing that you're starting to understand why ruins lie at the bottom of the ocean. Once there was a plain here instead of a warm ocean. It was likely a desert. It doesn't matter who lived in these buildings, piglins or people or both. In different biomes like temperate and cold regions lived people, while piglins lived in warm deserts because they prefer warmth. Ultimately, both had to leave the normal world because the water level started rising due to a flood that forced 2 civilizations from the upper world to leave for the End. People probably didn't have a good relationship with water and still try to avoid it, since those who feared the flood escaped, while those who didn't had their own fate. The fear of water is easily explained. However, they not only fear water but also take damage from it. Deciphering this will be much more difficult. Water is poison for them, as stated in the mobiology book describing Endermen. This explains a lot. If water is indeed toxic to them, it makes sense why they fear it and get hurt by it. If water is poison to them, then it is understandable why they take damage from it. Furthermore, Endermen no longer perceive water as water. They do not need it for drinking, and their perception is distorted. This is confirmed by the fact that Endermen themselves see water not as completely blue but as acid yellow in Enderman vision. This could very well hint at the truth of the assumption that water is a pure poison for Endermen. A poison that is only active in its liquid form and harmless in other forms like snow. This raises the inevitable question. If they were once humans like us, does that mean they also knew how to drink water like us? At what point did it become poison to them? The answer to this question lies perhaps in the most mysterious plant in the world of Minecraft, which does not need water and grows on solid stone, the chorus plant. Everything about the chorus plant is strange, starting from its color and shape to the player teleportation. There is a hypothesis that it was the chorus fruit that developed in creatures a weakness to water. If you look at the lifestyle of this plant, you can understand that it does not need water itself. It grows on the barren end stone. Furthermore, the chorus plant is afraid of water. I believe that everyone has spilled a bucket of water on an endermire. In doing so, the stems break, and with the presence of water, it refuses to grow. It washes away like wheat from a bed, but its stem is thicker than bamboo that cannot be washed away. Obviously, the chorus plant dies upon direct contact with water. By feeding only on these fruits for a long time, people not only learned how to teleport, but also developed an aversion to water. And now, for the chorus plant as well as for the people who are now Endermen, water is poison. This was the story of the Enderman in Minecraft that you may not have known. I hope this video brought something new and interesting to you. You can support the channel with a like, subscribe, and notification bell to not miss new videos. You can also support me with a donation. Thank you all for watching.